Hey, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. It is day 8 of Vlogmas, and today we're going to be going over 5 tips for seniors who are running cross country or track and field. You guys are almost done, so let's get into it. Quick disclaimer, folks, as always, that these tips are geared towards a normal cross country or track season, or school year for that matter. So if you're watching this during COVID times, obviously the situation is a little different.
Tip 1 is to enjoy the little moments.
So obviously the ending is closer to the beginning for you guys in your high school athletic careers, but what's important is that you are really appreciating the journey along the way rather than stressing out over the finality of your career. To me personally, it's a lot healthier to savor the little things that you've grown accustomed to over the last 2-3 years, as opposed to being overly concerned and losing yourself in the idea that if you don't PR this last season, your whole senior year was a waste. Whether that was team pasta night, or the bus rides to meets, or it was doing the team chants, or it was crashing a local restaurant after a meet, enjoy those moments because those are finite, obviously. So it's a lot easier, or it's a lot healthier for you to just bask in that type of goodness.
Step 2 is to mentor the frosh soph and pass down the culture.
Mentoring the younger side of the team is always an important piece to good team culture, and once that sort of breaks down from the leadership of the upperclassmen, it really just sets the program back a couple of years. So it's really important, as far as your senior class legacy, to make sure that the generations after you are put in a good position. Whether that's helping parents carry equipment, or helping coaches administer the bibs, or helping parents set up during team banquets and all that type of stuff, it's really important that you keep those traditions in mind, just as well as the fun ones, the team movie night or the team pasta night and all that good stuff.
Step 3 is to thank all the parents and adults who have helped you along the way.
Now that I've been on both the athletes and the coaches side of things, I don't think this one really comes up enough as far as tips that I see a lot in other YouTube videos. But it really is important to help adults that have helped you along the way during your 4 years. Not just your coaches, but also teachers and administrators and parents that helped you guys at meets, whether that was carpooling, whether that was helping physically at the meets. It's really important to just, show your gratitude to everybody that's helped you along the way during your 4 years. If your whole senior class can chip in $1 here or $3 there or even $5 to, give a gift to your coaches or your team parents at the end of a long season, that really goes a long way in helping them, especially nowadays in December where everybody's shopping for Christmas gifts.
Tip number 4 is to take a day because you've earned it.
Look, guys, you have a lot of stuff going on, especially that first semester of your senior year when you're just doing your college apps and submitting them and trying to get good grades for that last semester that actually counts towards your college applications. So don't feel guilty for taking a day here and there to settle your life, right? Because this is the next 4 years of your life, and if your coaches or your teachers are being hard on you for trying to get everything in order, then that's on them personally. It's simple math, right? It's basic investments. Take one day out of your life to help set you up for the next 4 years. I think it's worth it.
And finally, tip number 5 is to give your recommender at least a month before the deadline.
It's important to keep in mind that there's a high likelihood that you are not the only senior that is asking one particular teacher for a letter of rec. Now, ideally, you're asking 2 or 3 teachers or administrators or coaches for letters of rec as backups, but it's also important to keep in mind there are probably even juniors that are out there asking a few teachers or coaches for job references. So it's really important to be respectful of your recommender's time and their schedules and not wait until the last minute. So that's going to do it here for me, folks. If you enjoy the content, make sure to like and subscribe, and tell your cousin to tell their yoga instructor to tell their bartender about the channel. Until then, guys, catch you in the next one.